Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 18th of April 2018. So it's 1818, nice. We're looking at Titus the Fox. Sounds very much like Titus the Fox. The two Marrakech and Back on the Amiga. So there we go. Kind of a platformy game, a bit sort of like Sonic in a way. Let's have a look. A while since I've played this, so please bear in mind. How cute is that animation? It's very, very quick. Playing off a hard drive today, by the way, Amiga hard drive. Best way to play games, if you ask me, because this cuts out a lot of the loading times. Now, it seems that you can collect things as you go. I think you've got I think those are energy refillers, if I remember rightly. Kind of the, oh, you can't jump on their heads. Let's forget about that. Your energy bar at the bottom of the screen. There's not much in the way of heads-up display, to be quite honest with you. Graphically, it's not too bad. Animations are very quick though, and it's a very, very fast game. If I remember right, you can pick these up and throw them. It seems to be fairly on the point. You've got to be sort of... oh, hello. You've got to be fairly pixel on to be able to pick them up. Now, you pick them up by ducking and pressing your fire button, and then Titus will pick them up and you can go and chuck them over at stuff that's in your way. But yeah, you've got to be in a pretty specific point to be able to grab them, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Now, you don't have to club all your enemies to death if you don't want to. You can jump over them also. There doesn't seem to be any points at all, so picking stuff up that you don't really need doesn't seem to do anything. There is a level code in every level as well that you can pick up, and it will give you a password for each stage. So that's quite nice to have. So that's your sort of save feature, if you like. Lots of various enemies here. We've got drunks throwing bottles at us, guard dogs, and big muscly hitmen type looking guys. But like I say, graphically it's nice. The main character's quite cutesy. I think that was kind of the point. And why can't I go through there? Okay, maybe I've got to get him out of the way first. So we'll go and have a little backtrack and see what we can do. The only thing I'm going to criticise this on really at the moment is the control method's very twitchy. It's like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it seems overly fast. You know, it seems too fast for the controls to sort of catch up with you, if that makes sense. I like the fact the guys turn when you go past them, so they will throw stuff at you. How many guard dogs? 3 health left here. Watch out for the guy with the hammer. So we're gonna have a little climb around, see what we can find. Oh, I got hit straight away there. There's a very good chance I'm gonna die in a minute, but never mind. Nice scrolling though, it's nice and smooth. Always good in games like this. You don't want a game that it has crappy screen by screen scrolls. This is actually quite pleasant scroll wise. Reminds me a bit of Bubsy the Bobcat as well, but I think Titus came first. I can't remember the release dates of either of these, but Bubsy on the SNES is very similar to this. I quite like Titus the Fox. I had it back on the Amiga in the day as well. Can't say I got overly far with it, but it was just one of those games that you just pick up for a bit of a giggle. You know, like 10-minute job, put it down, play something better. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It could do with being slowed down just a touch. It is very, very quick, as you can see. Even just scampering behind this guy here, the screen, he seems to be getting very close very quickly. I like the fact you can pick stuff up and chuck it though. I think that's quite nice. Level design's quite nice with the Titus in the background. Now that seems to be some sort of ball that I've just thrown that on top of, and you can't get up there. But never mind, that's not a problem. Yeah, I don't know how many games Titus came up with, but this was sort of their flagship one, I think. Trying to compete with Sonic the Hedgehog, I think at the time. It's very, very similar. It's very Sonic-y. The music's nice as well. You got a nice soundtrack blasting away as you progress through, which is always nice in games like this because it does sort of give you that nice edge, and it's not too distracting either. We don't like distractions in games. That's bad. But no, it's not a bad game at all, to be honest with you. It could do with, like I said, slowing down a little bit. The graphics are nice, animations are good. I love the crouching animation that he does. Like those little scampers along the floor. I think that's really, really nice. And oh, we just had to touch the signpost. That's all we needed to do, ladies and gentlemen. Touch the signpost. Who would have known it? I think I got blasted before I could touch it, but never mind. That's fine. That's fine. So you get on each stage, it shows you how long it's going to load, and then it loads the music in. Gives you that weird screen there. And away we go again. So we're on stage 2. So I'm going to keep playing this a little bit more for you guys to have a look at. You can see there's various enemies. The stages you're like in the slums on this one, by the look of it. There's not a great deal of health pools available either, so take it easy. Just take your time. But again, these precision jumps and stuff like that can be a bit annoying, and sometimes you overshoot where you actually want to land and stuff like that. So sometimes you're trying to get away, and then that happens. Yay! But at least you get a little bit of invincibility when you get hit, so that's quite nice. So we got looks like a pram. It could be a wheelie bin, I suppose. We're going to hit something with that in a minute. There we go. Oh, that dog will do. Bye. Oh, that's nice. Rebounded. You can use it again. Unlike some of the other things, it's a one-shot deal, and then that's it. It's used. Quite like that. That's nice. Those tramps are really annoying. That's bums for you guys in the States, by the way. Tramps for the UK. Bum. Tramps and bums. Sounds like a really bad reunion band. But Titus, yeah, it's alright. It's nothing to really write home about. There are better games on the Amiga. Wiz and Liz springs to mind if you want a really good fast-flowing platformer. But Wiz and Liz seems to do it just that little bit better. And now we're on to the next level. There just doesn't seem to be any goal apart from to get from A to B. There's no pickups that you really need to get. There's nothing to search for, which, I don't know, maybe that's a bit of a shame, but I suppose the simplicity of it makes it attractive to younger players. Older players, you'll probably find it a bit boring after a while, because it's literally the same stuff over and over again. As you can see from this review here, you know, this is the same slums type thing. There's nothing here we haven't seen before. So, it's not going to keep you guys engaged for long. The younger player may get frustrated with the lack of control. Like I say, the precision that you have to pick up these items with is a little bit frustrating. On the whole, though, it's not a bad effort. It's going to lose points for the control system. It's a bit meh, and obviously the speed of the game as well. I don't understand why people had to try and get games to go as fast as possible, because sometimes that just took away the fun of the game. Now Sonic kind of got it right. It was fast, but at the same time completely controllable. So unfortunately Titus just loses out on that score there. But never mind, you've got to get up there, so you need to get something to jump on. That's not going to work. Anyway guys, this has been Titus the Fox on the Amiga. I've been Rich, this has been the Retro Revival Show. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, you guys are awesome. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now!